Hi there, Fat Cap Chef, and I'm now going to show you how to make samosas. Pretty quick to do. You can eat them at once, or you can pop them in the freezer and have them as a snack. I'm going to do some lamb samosas here, so let's have a look. Now you don't have to use lamb, of course. You could do vegetarian versions. You could substitute your mince with sweet potato, with swede, any number of different vegetables, sweet corn. So what I've got is 400 grams of lamb mince. I've got some finely chopped onion and some finely chopped carrots. Check the website to see if you want those. I've also got 1 tin of lentils, so just a can of lentils. Again, you can buy them in a sort of packet version. They're already pre-cooked, or you can buy them dried and simply follow the instructions, boil them so that they're ready to go. I've got some garam masala, which is to give it that lovely, that spicy flavour, and some shop-bought phyllo pastry that we'll use to actually make the samosas, and some butter, which I'm going to use just to seal the edges of the samosa parcels. So that's all we need. Now, I'm going to go over to the pan and we'll see what happens. So over here we've got our pan, and for this we need to dry fry as much as we can. The reason for that is because we don't want an awful lot of liquid and moisture, because it will make the samosas themselves soggy. So I'm going to put just a small amount of oil in here. There we go. And then we're going to pop in the onions and the carrots. Okay. Get them all over my hob at the same time. Pop those back in. Quick stir around. I've got this on a medium to high heat. It won't take very long. I'm just going to sweat these down a little bit. So with the pastry, the 1 pack of phyllo pastry will do you, there's about 12 sheets. That would make you 24 samosas. That's quite a lot for a party. You don't have to make them all, of course. You can reduce the quantities if that's what you want to do. I'll let those fry off for about 2–2.5 minutes. You'll see I'm not adding anything to it at this point, because we want to keep this a dry mixture. Okay, so that's about 4 minutes more, and you can already see here, hopefully you can see, you're getting some liquid that's coming off down here. You can burn that off just by continuing the heat in the mince. At this point I'm going to add my lentils. If you just want to use it, you can of course just use the lentils and not actually put the mince in there if you want a vegetarian version. I'm going to mix those in. They absorb flavour really well, the lentils. And now I'm going to add garam masala, which will give you that spice but without the heat. If you want heat, I'm going to do 6 big teaspoonfuls. Spread it around. I'll smell it. 4, 5, 6. And now stir in. If you want the heat, you can always put some chilies in there, or chili powder, or chili flakes. That's fine. I don't particularly want the heat in these, but I do want that lovely garam masala spice to it. Okay. You can see, because it's dry fried, actually even that little bit of moisture that was in there before is now actually evaporating, so it's good. Teaspoon, let's try this. That needs some more garam, so I'm going to put another. Another 4 teaspoons. So I've actually used 10 teaspoons of garam in this to give it that nice punchy flavour. Once you mix that in, we will let that cook on a lower heat. I'm going to lower the heat now to just a gentle heat, and leave it on the cooker for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to take it off the cooker and let it cool down. So we've got it at a temperature where I can handle it, and we'll actually construct the little parcels themselves in a moment. Okay, so we've now taken the cooled ingredient, and I've now got my phyllo pastry, which is in a packet here. So I'll just open it up, and I'm going to cut a line straight down the middle with a sharp knife. This is for quite a big chunky samosa. If you want smaller ones, then do it into thirds. If you maybe, I don't know, catering for a party or something. I've taken my butter and I've popped it in the microwave for just 20 seconds, which is now made clarified butter. So I'm going to take this sheet here. I'm just going to give it a good coat. If you don't want to use butter, perhaps you're on a diet or you can't deal with fats, then you can use vegetable oil for this. I've got a brush that I'm using. You can use a spoon, you can use your finger. Doesn't really matter as long as you spread it across, as this will allow the phyllo to stick together. And then I've got my cooled mixture, and I'm going to put about 2 centimeters from the base. I'm going to put a little pile of my lovely mixture. I'm going to just 2 dessert spoons. Can't be dealing with these partly filled ones, and then a little bit on the tail there, because it's going to be a triangle. There we go. Then take this corner and we take it over and we fold it down there, so you created the triangle. Tap down the edges, add a little more of your oil or butter to make sure that it seals well. If you get little holes in here or bits bleeding out, it doesn't matter at this point, because we're just going to take it now. Oh, a little bit more on there. I'm going to fold it over again, up to the straight edge, like so. See this triangle shape? It's taking shape. More of your oil or butter to seal the pastry. Again, a little cracks in it, don't worry, because you're going to turn it yet again. So this time we take this bottom corner and we fold it over again into this side here. Then we do a final coating of oil or butter along this leading edge. There we go. And just fold in this top edge. Little dab of butter in my case. Pick it up, fold this little corner in, like that. A little bit more on there. And there we have a lovely samosa. Give it another little coat with butter, and what we're going to do is preheated oven, 200 gas mark 6. I'm going to pop it into the oven for about 15 minutes, which will just crisp it up and turn it into a lovely golden brown, and then we'll check out how that looks. Okay, so that's now about 3 minutes that I've been just frying these off, and they're now soft. The carrots you might think take a bit longer, but because they've been cut so small, they don't take much doing. So now I'm going to add my mince to the pan. Just move this to the side. Take off the paper. Again, I'm adding no oil to this, so this is still as dry frying as we can make it. I'm going to add a bit of seasoning, salt and pepper. I like a good grind of pepper, gives that little bit of heat. And some salt. There we go. Mix that together. You can see the mince is browning already. Depending on the fat content of your mince, you can get quite a lot of oil that comes out of the mince itself, and we may need to just use a bit of kitchen towel to soak some of that up. Okay, we'll have a look. This is an organic mince I'm using here, so it's probably less fat, or should be less fat content. So we may be okay. I'll just keep moving this around. It's going to take another probably 3 minutes just to fry this mince off.
Okay, there we are. These actually took about 20 minutes, and now we have the lovely cooked samosa. Got this nice golden brown, and if I just cut it in half like that, it's lovely steam coming out, and you can see we have this lovely filled samosa. So, if you like what you've seen, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and that is Samosas sorted.